Schottenkirk Chevy's Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Up to $7,000 off select new 19 Equinox and Traverse. New 19 Equinox. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $245 per month. New 19 Blazer 4-door LT. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $379 per month. Get more for your trade in Waukee. Schottenkirk Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
There's no doubt about it. Saving feels great. At Mid-American Energy, we love saving too. Saving the environment by supporting tree planting, which improves air quality. Saving money by investing in wind energy, which keeps rates low. And saving you energy by providing tips to help make your home more energy efficient. Which means you can take those savings and put your energy into having fun. Saving definitely feels great. So does being obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gndlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
Good evening and welcome to Des Moines Roosevelt High School. High school baseball on the air with you on CISN TV. It's Trent Condon here as we get ready for Game 2 of the double dip from Roosevelt High School with the homestanding Rough Riders hosting their crosstown rivals, the Huskies from Des Moines Hoover. Both teams out at home plate right now as they exchange lineup cards and get ready for the first pitch of Game 2 of this double dip. No lights here, so they start a little bit earlier here at Roosevelt. 3:30 with the first game. This will be the second game just after 5:30 with the first pitch. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for high school baseball. And first with the visitors, Des Moines Hoover. They will go like this. Leading off, number 21, Dontrez Robinson, who plays center field. Batting second, Jared Fisher, the third baseman. Batting third for the Huskies, number 10, Nathan Morrissey, the shortstop. Batting cleanup, it'll be Morgan Judge, who plays first base. Batting in the 5 spot, Jude Smith. He'll get the start for the Huskies out on the bump here this evening. Ashton Feldman bats next. He is the catcher behind the plate. In the 7th spot, the left fielder, number 20, Teron Bates. Batting 8th, number 5, Josh Barron, the second baseman. And number 19, Micah Prido, will play right field and bat in the number 9 hole. We will have the national anthem here in just a moment. On the other side for Des Moines Roosevelt, we'll give you their lineup quickly. It'll be leading off for the home-standing Rough Riders, Gabe Falwell, who plays second base. Alex Pendergrass batting in the 2nd spot, followed by Alec Niggett, Beck Anschutz, Jaden Singleton, Aiden Brown, Mason Kokel, Will Armstrong, and Nate Sternberg. National anthem here, moments away, waiting for that. On the pitching mound, it'll be Elijah Crawford for Des Moines Roosevelt. He'll get the ball first here for the Rough Riders, who have put together an outstanding start to the season, 12-4. Week ago, sweep against Urbandale. They knocked off Dowling Catholic in a matchup before Roosevelt jumped in the rankings. They are now at number 7. We'll pause here for the playing of our national anthem. Back with you, ready to go here as Roosevelt will take the field. Let's take a look at the defensive lineup for Des Moines Roosevelt. Mentioned on the mound, it'll be Elijah Crawford for the Rough Riders. Crawford comes into this one as he will be making his second start of the year. A perfect 1-0 record, 5 innings pitch, has yet to give up an earned run, 0.00 ERA, 8 strikeouts and just 2 walks on the year for the junior Elijah Crawford. The defense back behind him, his battery mate will be behind the plate. That is Alex Pendergast. He'll be back behind, left to right across the infield, starting at third base, Mason Kokel. The shortstop is Will Armstrong, playing second base, Gabe Falwell. And at first base, defensively for Roosevelt, it'll be Alec Niggett. In the outfield, left to right, it'll be Nate Sternberg. In center field, Jaden Singleton. And the right fielder is Aiden Brown. There is the lineup for you for the Rough Riders. I mentioned the week they put together last week, some of those big victories, and they have continued on, jumping into the rankings at number 7. A Roosevelt program, certainly no stranger to making their way to the state tournament. Been there a number of times under Coach Miller, and another good squad put together this season. Hoover offensively, led by a freshman, Nathan Morrissey, comes in with 5 hits on the season, 4 hits apiece for Morgan Judge and Ethan Rogers, and Ashton Feldman, Jared Fisher, Robinson, all with 3 hits apiece, and also Max Bum with 3 hits on the year. Just trying to find a way to generate a little bit of offense. Game 1 was 6-0 final for this Roosevelt squad. That's Hoover, really what they're looking to. They've got some good pitching performances to this point, but need to put it together with the bats. Leading things off for Hoover, it'll be number 21, Dontrez Robinson, the center fielder. Mentioned Robinson, numbers he's put together this year, 3 hits on the campaign, a double to his credit, also an RBI this year as he watches first pitch of the ball game and a called strike. First pitch at 5:38. Windy day out there here from Rough Rider Baseball Field. Wind blowing in a bit from left field, short porch to left field. Got that high fence out there as the pitch misses. Skips low and jumps back to the backstop. 2-0 the count. To Robinson, Dontrez Robinson, center fielder for Des Moines Hoover. Ready again, here's Crawford. Missing low. Leadoff man for Hoover, trying to get aboard. Hoover trying to find that first win of the year. It'd be a big one here today against the 7th-ranked team in Class 4A, Des Moines Roosevelt. Pitch missing inside. Count goes to 3-1. Robinson trying to get aboard. 4 for 4 in steal attempts coming in 2 today. Has walked just once. Pitch missing low, so Crawford issuing the lead-off walk, and here we go. As Robinson trots his way over to first base, Hoover gets their first base runner of the game.
Number 15, Fisher.
It'll be Jared Fisher due up next now for Hoover. Huskies in their yellow tops with the green trim. The green numbers and the white trim around it. Robinson off with the pitch, throw down to second. Tried to skip by the tag, but the tag was finally applied there by the second baseman, Gabe Falwell. Beautiful throw by Alex Pendergast. As he came up firing, Robinson right away off with the pitch, but caught stealing, and there's 1 down. 0-1 the count now to Fisher. Pitch missing away, 1-1. Elijah Crawford this year on the bump. Had just 2 walks in his first start of the year. Walked the first batter, though, he saw here tonight. Swing and a miss strike. And it's 1-2. Jared Fisher, the third baseman for Des Moines Hoover, 0-12 on the year. Still searching for that first win. There's a tapper to the left side, high hop, waiting for it, making the throw in time. Good hop over there from the third baseman, Mason Kokel. And just like that, there are 2 outs. So Kochel with the put out. Weighted back on that one. Got that nice in-between hop and delivered a strong strike across the diamond to Alec Niggett for the second out. Here comes Nathan Morrissey, the shortstop for the Huskies. 2-way, nobody out. Pitch at the belt and a called strike, 0-1. See Crawford starting to settle in now a little bit more. The left-hander for the Rough Riders. Here's the 0-1. Pitch missing in, 1-1. 2 outs as we play top of the first inning, just underway. Glad to have you aboard with us. Our high school baseball coverage streaming here on CISN.TV and KXNO.com. The 1-1. Driven out to right field, couple of steps over, still drifting, and making the play is Brown. So able to get out of the inning unscathed. Turns out to be 3 up, 3 down after the caught stealing. Half inning in the books, no score. Hoover and Roosevelt as we get the timeout. Back with more high school baseball in a moment. You're watching CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it. Hi, Ron here.
High school here, Des Moines Roosevelt High, as the Rough Riders hosting Des Moines Hoover at our Central Iowa game of the week. Third call of the week. We saw game out at Waukee on Monday, and West Des Moines Valley pulled an upset there over Waukee 9-8. Yesterday out at Principal Park, our coverage on the radio side on 1460 KXNO. A dominating performance by the 6th-ranked Van Meter Bulldogs, and a 16-1 4-inning victory over I-35 from Principal Park. Here today, it's number 7 Des Moines Roosevelt hosting Hoover. Leading off, Gabe Falwell for the Rough Riders. He shoots one foul way up past the cage in left field. Mentioned that short porch to left field. Got the high fence out there, though. Certainly got to lift the ball if you're going to get it out of the yard. Baseball diamond tucked back here right behind Des Moines Roosevelt High School, 42nd Street. Back beyond the fence over in right field. Beautiful setup here for Rough Rider baseball. 1-2 the count. Now to Falwell. On the bump, it's Jude Smith, a freshman, making his first start of his varsity career. Goes with the off-speed pitch. That one missed away, 2-2. Numbers for the freshman. 3 appearances out of the bullpen, just 2/3 of an innings pitched. ERA at 24 on the year. He's yet to get a strikeout, has walked 3, and now misses inside to Falwell. And it's 3-2. Gabe Falwell, 17 hits already on this campaign. He's hitting .378. Second on the team with 10 RBI, batting out of the leadoff spot for the second baseman. Pitch just missed off the plate. And a bases walk there with the full count. And the leadoff man aboard now on the other side, this time for Roosevelt. Alex Pendergast now going to get a swing. Leading hitter for the Rough Riders. 19 hits coming into play here today. Couple of home runs, 15 knocked in. He's batting .475. How about this? An .850 slugging percentage. 11 of his 19 hits have been for extra bases. 9 doubles, couple of home runs. Done a little bit of everything. And his OPS over 1,400. Just ridiculous numbers for the junior Alex Pendergast. Runner off with the pitch. Throw down to second, not in time. Good strong throw back behind the plate by Ashton Feldman. But a better jump on the other end for Gabe Falwell. He takes second base with the stolen base. That is the 5th stolen base of the year in 7 chances for Falwell. Counted 0-2. Off-speed pitch. This one popped to the right side. Windy day. Long run out there. And not able to get there in time. The first baseman, Morgan Judge, gave good chase. Came up empty. And we'll do it again at 0-2. You can hear that wind whipping around here at Roosevelt, coming in from left field. A westerly breeze. And it's a strong one. Defense shaded over just a touch, pinching in the middle with the runner at second base. Pitch up at the letters, missing high, 1-2. Defensively for Hoover across the infield, it is Fisher starting at third base, Morrissey, Barron, and the first baseman is Judge. Ball pops away, throw down to third, and another good jump from Gabe Falwell. Feldman showing some good hop back there, but it's been the jumps on the other side for Falwell. It's got him into third base. Runner at third, nobody out. 2-2 as we play in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Driven into left center field. That's down for a base hit. That'll roll all the way to the fence for Alex Pendergast. He digs his way into second. Now looking to take third. Here's the throw. Not in time. A triple for Alex Pendergast. And Pendergast again, extra base hits all over the place. Now 12 of his 20 have been for extra bases. The junior putting together a big campaign, and here in RBI as he knocks in his 16th run of the year. Now digging in Alec Niggett. Niggett's committed to play at the University of Iowa, still has another season after this in front of him, just a junior. First pitch swinging to center field. Robinson there's got a beat on it. Puts it away, but it'll be a sacrifice fly. Niggett does his job on the sacrifice fly. So an RBI for him, back-to-back RBIs for the Rough Riders. And it's 2-0 Roosevelt.
Now in the batter's box for the Rough Riders.
So the first out of the inning, and the cleanup man will step in with nobody on. Beck Anschutz. Anschutz, the designated hitter, batting in place of the pitcher Elijah Crawford. And shoots one foul way out in front there. Jude Smith trying to hunker down here. Got his first out a moment ago with that sacrifice fly. Anschutz comes in, 13 hits on the year, 4 doubles and a homer. Batting .317. Called strike on the outside corner. Good strong pitch from Smith. Roosevelt a 2-0 lead, bottom of the first inning. 1 out, no 2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one well out in front. Anschutz got to adjust now. Trying to sit back, and a lot of times when you don't see a pitcher that throws quite as hard, takes an adjustment period, try to figure it out. Looking to wait back here in live game action. The 0-2. This one popped out of play this time to the right side. Saw Anschutz that time. Anschutz kept his way back a little bit more, but then with it, just a little bit behind. As a team, Roosevelt batting over 300. Pitch missing up. 8 homers as a team, 36 doubles. For the 7th-ranked team in Class 4A, the Rough Riders of Des Moines Roosevelt. Another pitch up, and the count evens at 2-2. Jaden Singleton waiting on deck, the center fielder. He'll get a chance to bat here this inning with 1 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back against the cage here in front of us. Catcher Ashton Feldman will come back, get it back to his pitcher. Great crowd here tonight, high school baseball. A lot of great baseball here in the area. 6 of the top 8 ranked teams in the latest Coaches Association rankings come from Central Iowa in Class 4A. The top spot, the Johnston Dragons. And just into the rankings are these Rough Riders here this week. Fly ball to center field. Robinson will drift back a couple of steps. Now come back to his glove side and put it away for the 2nd out. Quickly 2 outs just like that. 2 plays in center field by Dontrez Robinson. And that'll bring to the plate Jaden Singleton. Singleton on the year comes in 9 of 40 at the plate. Tied for the team lead, though, with 2 home runs. Also 3 doubles, so 5 of his 9 hits have gone for extra bases. Batting .225 for the center fielder. Pitch up in the zone. Pops out of the glove of the catcher. It's 1-0. Jude Smith trying to get out of this one just with the 2 given up. Just missed in with that pitch. It's 2-0. Nice patience from Jaden Singleton. Now he's looking for something out over the plate he can handle. Takes a long look down the third base coaching box. And he's back ready to go. This pitch misses low and away. Now 3-0. Smith trying to be careful with Singleton. Aiden Brown, the right fielder, waiting on deck. He made the final out defensively. Back in the top of the 1st inning. 2-0 to score. Roosevelt leading Hoover. Game 2 of a double dip. Rough Riders took game 1, 6-0. There's a strike across the plate, 3-1. Singleton in his junior campaigns scored 11 runs this year. 2nd on the team in that category. Popped out of play to the right side. And the count will go full now, 3-2. Wind continues to whip around here. I don't quite feel like June weather. Feels more like football season here today. There's a ball down the line, fair ball. Singleton stopped for a moment. Now he's making the big turn. He'll be able to get into second base regardless, though, as that one died in the outfield grass. Singleton took a look back at the home plate umpire, saw the signal of fair ball, then got on his horse and made his way into second base. So Singleton does get the double, another extra base hit for him. Now he's 6 of 10 of his hits have gone for extra bases. 2 outs, and Aiden Brown will step in. Another right-handed stick for Roosevelt. First pitch swinging, fouled straight back. Brown comes into play today, 5 of 19, hitting .263. He's knocked in 4 this year. RBI opportunity for the junior. Pitch gets the corner and a called strike, 0-2. Really good job by Ashton Feldman, the catcher there, framing that pitch. Turned the glove with it and got the call, 0-2. That one spins out of the zone, 1-2. Waiting on deck is Mason Kokel. Runner at second base, 2 outs. Tap to the right side, going to be a long run out there for Judge, and he's going to run out of room. Count stays at 1-2 with 2 outs. Singleton, he retreats back to second base. Defense playing pretty much straight up here. Second baseman keeping an eye on that runner. Runner down to third, goes into left field. Singleton gets the steal. And then the throw into left field brings Singleton in. So a stolen base and then an error on the throw makes it 3-0 Rough Riders. They have jumped on with a freshman, Jude Smith. Count it 2-2 to Aiden Brown. Brown peers out at the pitcher. And we're ready. This one high in the infield. Fisher, the third baseman, takes control, puts it into the mitt for the third out. 3 put up, though, by the Rough Riders. They lead at 3-0, 1 complete over Des Moines Hoover. You're watching high school baseball on CISN.TV. We're back with more in a moment.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology.
Chevy's Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Up to $11,000 off for 0% for 72 months on select new 19 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LTs and RSTs. 0% for 84 months on select new 19 Silverado 1500 Double Cabs. Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Get more for your trade-in, Waukee. Up to $11,000 off 19 Silverado HDs. Schottenkirk Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Waukee.
4-5-6 due up for Des Moines Hoover as we go to the top of the second inning. Roosevelt with a 3-0 lead over the Huskies. Due up here for Hoover, it'll be Morgan Judge, followed by Jude Smith and Ashton Feldman. On the bump for his second inning of work, Elijah Crawford, the left-hander for the Rough Riders, making his second start of the year. First pitch skips in front of the plate for a ball, 1-0. Crawford walked the leadoff man to begin the ball game as he watched Don Trez Robinson. Robinson, though, was caught stealing. Oh, took something off there and fooled Judge as he was well out in front. 1-1. Crawford mixing his pitches. The left-hander continues to work. 1-1 the count. Driven right back up the middle. Solid base hit for Morgan Judge. That's just what you want to do. Go right back with that pitch. And the first hit of the game for Hoover comes here in the top of the second inning. As Judge is aboard, Morgan Judge, his 5th hit of the year. And that'll welcome to the plate Jude Smith. Came into today, the freshman, looking for his first varsity hit. Grounds one to the left side. Bobbled by the third baseman. Throws to first and not in time. So Jude Smith on base there. Well, and you can see the third baseman for Roosevelt, Mason Kokel, had that head pop up just for a moment. And because of it, taking a peek at second base, didn't have a strong handle on the ball, came out of his mitt. As time's going to be called, and we'll get a courtesy runner coming in. So Jude Smith will exit, and we'll get the courtesy runner on the other side for the Huskies. 2 on, nobody out. Hoover trying to dent the scoreboard for the first time. 3-0 they trail. And a bunt attempt bumped right back to the mitt, though. A foul tip. And everybody will retreat back. Niggett was charging in from first base. The third baseman was staying back the other way. Near third base in Kokel. 0-1 the count. Feldman watches that pitch off the plate, 1-1. Runner at second, Judge, after his single. Another bunt attempt, this one foul again though. The count goes to 1-2. Feldman not able to get that one down. Trying to play some small ball here early in the game, down 3-0. Now more than likely back going to be in his hands, a chance to swing away. There's the pitch, inside corner, called strike 3. So the first strikeout of the game for Elijah Crawford.
Nice pitch, Elijah. That brings
And
to
the
plate
first out
number 20
will bring
fielder,
Teron Bates to the plate. Earlier this week, Hoover swept at the hands of Des Moines Lincoln on the south side of town. Here, the double dip against Roosevelt. And next Monday, they will welcome in Des Moines North, followed by Des Moines East. A lot of matchups of the city schools. Charles Walker, the runner at first base, the courtesy runner for the pitcher. As the count goes to 2-0. Lefty-lefty matchup with Teron Bates, the left fielder, at the dish. Pitch missing low and in. Now 3-0. And we'll see here if this is going to be a take situation. It is. Straight take all the way, and Crawford able to come back, get the called strike. It's 3-1. Hitters count for Bates. Hoover down 3-0. Pitch missing low, ball 4. That'll load up the bases now. And the number 8 hitter, Josh Barron, will step in. Still just one out. And the second free pass of the game from Crawford. Josh Barron with the bases loaded. First pitch. There's a called strike as Crawford comes back and splits the plate, 0-1. Over at third base is Judge. And hit off the bat. That pitch was going behind the batter. Oh man, that is tough to take. Instead of a 1-1 count, now 0-2. And Barron got to try to dig out of it. He was ducking out of the way, didn't bring that bat down with him. Something you certainly find out. Here's a chopper to the left side. That one foul. Barron at the plate trying to find his first varsity hit of the year. Barron, a sophomore. This one fouled out of play. So trying to string together a good at-bat here. Build that pitch count for Elijah Crawford. Looking to find some grass, try to score the first run for the Huskies. Trailing 3-0, top of the second inning, one out. Swing and a miss, strike 3, way out in front of that pitch. Saw Barron was fooled. Second strikeout of the game, second strikeout of the inning for Elijah Crawford. And there's 2 away. That will bring to the plate number 19, Micah Prado. First pitch missing down, 1-0.
That's number 19, Micah Prado.
Right fielder for the Huskies. Big spot here with 2 outs. Pitch at the belt and a called strike, 1-1. Number 9 hitter, top of the lineup, waiting with Dontrez Robinson. Bases full of Huskies with 2 away. Ground ball left side. That'll skip into left field for a base hit. Just 1 run will be in. Waiting on the bag, that was Charles Walker, the courtesy runner. An RBI single.
RBI for Micah.
As Prido gets it done. Comes up big, a single, an RBI. His first varsity hit of the year, his first varsity RBI has got to feel oh so good for Prido. Came in 0 for 3, the senior. Delivers. There's a called strike, 0-1 to Robinson. Bases still loaded here with 2 outs. Robinson reached on a walk his first time at the plate. Pitch inside, 1-1. Walker at third. Bates at second. And Prido at first. The 1-1. Foul tip back. Count goes to 1-2. Elijah Crawford trying to get himself out of a mess. Began with a leadoff single, followed by an error. Walking another single in there. Pitch off the plate. 2-2. Twos across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Elijah Crawford, but Hoover gets on the board. 1 run on 2 hits. There were 3 runners left on. 1.5 in the books. It's Roosevelt 3, Hoover 1. High school baseball continues on CISN.TV.
Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Up to $7,000 off select new 19 Equinox and Traverse. New 19 Equinox. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $245 per month. New 19 Blazer 4-door LT. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $379 per month. Get more for your trade in Waukee. Schottenkirk Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy.
Saving feels great. At Mid-American Energy, we love saving too. Saving the environment by supporting tree planting, which improves air quality. Saving money by investing in wind energy, which keeps rates low. And saving you energy by providing tips to help make your home more energy efficient. Which means you can take those savings and put your energy into having fun. Saving definitely feels great. So does being obsessively, relentlessly at your service. There's no doubt about it.
Roosevelt 3, Hoover 1. High school baseball on CISN.TV and 1460KXNO.com. Video stream only here tonight. Cardinals baseball on KXNO here for the next couple of weeks. So we'll bring you the stream only. I'm certainly glad to be doing that. A big thank you to Peter Tarpey for joining us here tonight. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from his house. I think he likes these Roosevelt games. Gets home a little quicker.
First time I've ever been on the campus.
Beautiful, beautiful campus here. Love this place and one of the iconic schools here in Des Moines. 3-1, 3-1 the score. Roosevelt leading Des Moines Hoover. Mason Kokel will lead it off, followed by Will Armstrong and Nate Sternberg due up for the Rough Riders. Pitch missing up and in from the freshman Jude Smith. Smith gave up 3 in the first, 2 of them earned. Comes to the plate with the 2-0. Missing just low with that. Count 3-0. That inning began, last inning for Roosevelt with a walk. And that's how this one will start too. A leadoff walk, and boy, time in and time out, those leadoff walks will hurt you in a big, big way. Here comes Will Armstrong for the Rough Riders.
Number 15, Will
Armstrong, junior. 13 hits coming into play today, 2 of them for extra bases. He struck out 9 times, batting .295 on the year. First pitch well off the plate from Jude Smith. Smith, the freshman, making his first start at the varsity level, and how about doing that against a 7th-ranked team? Welcome to varsity, kid. Check over at first base on Kokel. This season, still looking for his first stolen base. As he takes a nice size lead from first. Another throw over. First baseman Morgan Judge applying the tag. Rough Riders looking for more. They took game 1 of the doubleheader, 6-0. And their 12th win of the year. There's a called strike. Armstrong, the shortstop. Got that jersey dirty last half inning. And the ball went by him on the left side. Throw down to second and just about got him. Skipped low, but couldn't get the tag applied in time. It'll be Kokel's first steal of the year, as he stands in scoring position with nobody out. Armstrong 2-1. This one lifted to left field, drifting back. That wind knocking it down just a little bit. A good play there in left by Bates for the first out. I've seen that a couple of different times now, trying to lift the ball into the outfield, but the wind shifting around. It had been blowing hard in from left field. Now more of a left to right breeze, almost across the diamond. Here's Nate Sternberg. And a called strike to the left fielder. Sternberg, a senior, comes in 2 of 6 at the plate. Long look at second base. Now ready. Pitch up at the letters, 1-1. Sternberg, the number 9 hitter here tonight for the Rough Riders. Back to the top of the lineup with Gabe Falwell due up next. Ground ball to the left side. That'll be deep in the hole for Morrissey. Makes the throw in time. Great play, Nathan Morrissey. He had to range back towards third base, make that play, and make the throw all the way across the diamond. 6-3 on the putout. Runner does advance to third base, now 90 feet away from putting a run on the board. Gabe Falwell, his second opportunity at the plate. First pitch swinging right up the middle. An RBI single for Gabe Falwell. He's on for the second time here tonight. With the single and the RBI. RBI number 11 this season for Falwell. Aggressive right away with it. Here's Alex Pendergast for the second time. Pendergast had a RBI triple as he ripped one into the left center field gap. First pitch off Falwell. That one popped out of the glove of Feldman. It'll be a stolen base for Gabe Falwell. So 2 steals now in the game. Check that, make that 3 steals. He took second and third back in the first inning. 3 stolen bases already. Big swing and a miss there from Pendergast, comes up empty, and it's 0-2. Now 7 of 9 on the base pass as the home plate umpire, a little housekeeping, dusting off the home plate. And we're back ready for action. 4-1 Roosevelt leading Des Moines Hoover, bottom of the second inning. 0-2 the count. Curveball just missed. That one dipped away from the plate. Now 1-2. This one line down the left field line. That's a base hit for Pendergast. Big turnaround and an easy score for Falwell from second base. He scores without a throw, an RBI double for Alex Pendergast. So a triple and an RBI Now a double and an RBI. 2 knocked in for Pendergast. He is up to 17 on the year. That is leading the team.
Number 2, Alec.
So 2 runs plated now. And looking for more, it'll be Alec Niggett. That one hit well in front of the plate. In fact, that might have hit the grass. Big turn from third base on the wild pitch by Pendergrass, but he will stay put on third. Sacrifice fly for Niggett to center field his first time around. That brought in Pendergrass. Won't work here, though, with 2 outs. 1-0 the count. And a called strike on the outside corner. Niggett, the first baseman. Lefty, great pitcher. Touching upwards, upper 80s with the fastball, and he hooked that one well out in front. They came in batting .421, 16 hits this year, 4 doubles, a triple, and a homer. Knocked in 10, also has walked 12 times. His on-base percentage nearing 600. 0-2, this one comes up and in as Niggett ducks out of the way. Big thank you to Alec's dad, Rush, with Brick Gentry Law PC, franchise lawyer and a presenting sponsor of our high school baseball coverage. This one, tap foul, long run over, making the play in foul ground though for Hoover is Jared Fisher. Good work defensively back behind. That time, Jude Smith, and the pup out retires Alec Niggett. 2 more runs plated, though, by Roosevelt here in the second inning. 2 complete. Rough Riders 5, Huskies 1. We're back with more. You're watching high school baseball on CISN.TV.
Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Des Moines Roosevelt 5, Des Moines Hoover 1. We go to the top of the third inning from Des Moines Roosevelt High School, tucked over here just off of 235, off of 42nd Street. Great night for baseball. Cool, unusually cool June evening here. In game 2 of this doubleheader, out for another inning of work will be the left-hander Elijah Crawford. It'll be Jared Fisher, Nathan Morrissey, and Morgan Judge due up for the Huskies. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Fisher grounded out his first time at the plate to the third baseman. Mason Kokel over there. There's the 1-1. Grounds that way again. This time, though, finds the hole. Sharp single from Jared Fisher. Gets the inning started for Des Moines Hoover. Huskies still searching for that first win of the year. Down 5-1 here against the number 7 ranked squad in Class 4A. Certainly a tall hill to climb for them. A lot of youngsters, though, getting some playing time. Another one of them right here, Nathan Morrissey. Morrissey, a freshman, made a great play on the defensive end back last half inning as he was able to retire Nate Sternberg deep in the hole from shortstop. Now trying to help out with the stick and drives it into center field. That'll drop in front. of Singleton. Back-to-back base knocks for Hoover. And those bats starting to heat up now just a little bit. Couple of hits last inning, now 2 here. And it'll be the cleanup man, Morgan Judge. Judge, a senior, comes in 4 hits on the year, coming into play today. Shows bunt as he pushes it over on the right side. Crawford spins and fires to first. Second baseman covering over there, Falwell. But a sacrifice by Judge. Moves both runners up 90 feet. 2 runners in scoring position now for Jude Smith.
Now batting, number 17.
Smith, the freshman, looking for that first varsity hit. Limited at bats this year, but an opportunity. Reached on an error his first time up as he watches this one off the plate. Missing away 1-0. See if they're going to be careful here with the base open. That one across the plate. Crawford, though, took something off. Not sure if that's just a straight change, but it is a nasty pitch. Seen Crawford a couple of different times pull the string. Have the Hoover batters well out in front of it. Comes with the fastball, missed up 2-1. Ashton Felden waiting on deck. Here the freshman Smith. This one popped over to the first base side up against the fence. That'll bang off the top of the dugout for the Huskies. And it's 2-2. Catcher Alex Pendergast, he discarded that helmet. He was making the run over. He's back ready now behind the plate. Battery mate for Elijah Crawford. Crawford looking for his second win of the year, his second start of the season. A 1-0 record. Big swing and a miss, went upstairs. And Smith not able to catch up. 4th strikeout in the ball game for Elijah Crawford. And now with 2 outs, looking to extend the inning, it'll be Ashton Feldman.
The catcher, number 4, Feldman.
Feldman 3 hits this year coming into play today. Handled the bat well, on base percentage, .333. Couple of tricky bounces over there to the shortstop Armstrong, but he's able to make the strong throw. Lost his footing for a moment, then it took a tricky hop. He was able to secure it and make the throw for the final out. No runs on 2 hits. There were 2 runners left on. 2.5 in the books. It's Roosevelt 5, Hoover 1. Back with more high school baseball in a moment on CISN.TV.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Summer of Chevy sell down. Up to $7,000 off select new 19 Equinox and Traverse. New 19 Equinox. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $245 per month. New 19 Blazer 4-door LT. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $379 per month. Get more for your trade in Waukee. Schottenkirk Summer of Chevy sell down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Back with you on the west side of Des Moines, Roosevelt High School. Trent Condon, play-by-play action of their high school continues on CISN.TV. 5-1 Roosevelt with the lead over Hoover as we go to the home half of the third inning. It'll be the cleanup man, Beck Anschutz, to lead off. Anschutz 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his first time at the plate. Had a couple of sharply hit balls, but well in front. Foul balls over to the left side. Jude Smith on the bump again for the Huskies, trying to keep these bats at bay for Des Moines Roosevelt. Mentioned Roosevelt as a team hitting over 300 this year. Pitch up and in, and it got Anschutz up on the shoulder. Leadoff man aboard again. First two innings was by walks. This one, a hit by pitch.
Now batting for Roosevelt, number 26, Jaden Singleton.
So Jaden Singleton will get his second look against Smith. Singleton doubled, stole a base, scored on a throw into left field for the third run of the first inning. Peek over at Anschutz. Anschutz this year 1 for 1 in steal attempts. From the stretch, here's Smith. Oh, and that one skipped well in front of the plate again, all the way to the backstop, and Anschutz on the wild pitch, able to take second base. And here comes a conversation on the mound. Looks like that's going to be it for the freshman Jude Smith. We'll get a pitching change, and we'll take a timeout. Let you know about the new pitcher coming out there. Well, let's hold on just a moment. Looks like there was a point over at the third baseman. Maybe not a change. Looks like just going through a couple of mechanical issues. A conversation out there. The third baseman did walk over Jared Fisher. He's talking it over and providing some input. Sophomore third baseman Jared Fisher. Freshman Jude Smith. Umpire going to come back from behind home plate before he gets out there, though. They break up the meeting on the mound. 1-0 the count after the conversation. Runner at second base, Beck Anschutz, and Jaden Singleton at the plate. Singleton had a charge for that double his first time up. And we're back ready for live action. First pitch after the conversation, lifted high into left field. Long run out there. That's going to find the grass. Anschutz will make the turnaround third. He'll stay there. Nobody home. And Singleton will get the hit there. Right off the bat, that thing looked destined to left field, and Teron Banks instead started to float back towards center field. The shortstop couldn't get a good read on it. Center fielder Robinson was late getting over. And wind blew that one all the way back towards left center field. Really nothing that I don't think Bates, the left fielder, or Robinson could have done there. That'll put runners at the corner, still nobody out. Runner off with the pitch right away. Throw back to third. That one tips off the glove and into left field. Anschutz going to be able to score. Also on the throw, Singleton all the way to third base. So a stolen base of second, then takes third on the throw. And another run plated for the Rough Riders. Now 6-1. They lead it in the bottom of the third. Aiden Brown, his second opportunity at the plate. That one just missed. Brown, the right fielder, popped out to third to end the first inning. 3 runs plated in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third with nobody out, and a runner at third base. 2-1 the count to Aiden Brown. As Jude Smith ready, then takes a step off. 2 stolen bases tonight now for Singleton. Another pitch and a good scoop behind the plate. dug out by Ashton Feldman. Checking at third again. 3-1 is the count. 6-1 is the lead for Des Moines Roosevelt over Des Moines Hoover as we play in the bottom of the third inning. This one popped behind the plate. And that hits in fair ground, but bounces foul for a foul ball. Tough play with that win. The catcher with all that gear. Feldman a little disappointed as he walks back behind the plate. Kicks a little dirt. 2-2. So Brown gets more life for the Rough Riders. 6-1 lead. Bottom of the third inning. From the stretch, here's Jude Smith. And pitch missing up. That'll be ball 4. So Brown on for the first time.
Now in the box, number 11, Mason Conchel.
And he'll bring Mason Conchel to the plate. Well, that'll do it for Jude Smith. His evening is over on the pitcher's mound. A new pitcher coming in for the Hoover Huskies. We'll take a timeout, let you know who is coming in relief. It's 6-1 Roosevelt with the lead over Hoover. We come back with more in a moment. High school baseball on CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get...
New pitcher into the game for Des Moines Hoover in relief of Jude Smith. It'll be Max Mumm taking the mound here with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Roosevelt already leading 6-1. Mason Conchel, first pitch hit him. So just like that, one pitch and one batter hit here. Mumm rudely greets the Rough Riders. His first throw came inside. That'll load the bases for Will Armstrong. Armstrong with a fly out to left field for the first out of the second inning. His second at bat now. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Armstrong came in 13 of 44 at the plate, hitting .295. This pitch missing away, 1-1. Singleton at third, Brown at second, Conchel at first. From the windup, the Mumm pitch fouled off the end of the bat. Count goes to 1-2. Nate Sternberg waiting on deck. Comes over to pick up the baseball. We're ready again. Fouled back again. Good healthy swing from Will Armstrong. Looks like he's got the timing down for Mumm. Fifth appearance of the season for Mumm. This one's tap foul again. 6 innings pitch has given up 9 hits. An ERA of 8.17. He struck out 3 and walked 7. He's also hit 9 batters this year, make it 10 after he plunked Mason Kochel. Bases loaded, nobody out. This one on a line to left field, couple of steps over as Bates. He'll make the play. Strong throw in, misses the cutoff though. Catcher tried to come up, but couldn't get a good handle on it. So an advancement on the sacrifice fly for Will Armstrong. Not only does he get the RBI, but all the runners move up 90 feet. Singleton scores the 7th run of the night for Roosevelt, making it 7-1. Brown to third.
Number 5, Nate Stenberg.
And it'll be Nate Stenberg. Stenberg, he was retired as this pitch goes all the way to the backstop, bounces away, throw to the plate, not in time. Feldman, good hustle behind the plate, but just didn't have the time to come back and get the play on the wild pitch. Brown scores. So another run plated, and it is now 8-1 for the Rough Riders. One out. Time going to be called. Youngster on top of the dugout. Field umpire shuts that idea down from the young man. 0-1 the count. Ground ball to the left side. Played deep in the hole. 8 up though, the defender back behind. Jared Fisher had the play, but not able to make the throw as he toppled backwards. 9-1 after another one knocked in for Stenberg.
Number 17, Gabe Folwell.
And back to the top of the lineup now for Roosevelt. It'll be Gabe Folwell. He is reached base both times at the plate. A walk and a run scored in the first. In the second, a single. Scored a run, knocked in a run. And 3 stolen bases already for him. Stenberg takes his lead. There's a drive out to right field. That one way back. And it is gone. A home run for Gabe Folwell. A 2-run blast to right field. Folwell trotting his way all the way around. That one feels good. First home run of the season for Gabe Folwell. And it's 11-1. Just an absolute blast there as he waded back and drove it to right field. Mentioned that wind kind of blowing across. Certainly not as hard as it had been, but maybe a little bit more push. I don't think it needed it, though, as that was well struck for Gabe Folwell, putting himself in contention for our Kempker's True Value Player of the Game. First home run of the season. And we have a pinch hitter now coming into the game for Roosevelt. Taking a peek here at the roster card. Austin Quinn, a senior, will step up. Still just 1 out as we play in the 3rd inning. Now 11-1. Here comes Mumm to the plate. Inside corner called strike, 0-1. That pitch missed low to Quinn. Quinn scored 3 runs this year, though his first at bat, as he fouls one up against the fence in front of us. Count goes to 1-2. Pop back and out of play again. (11-1) Roosevelt, showing why they are one of the best teams here in Class 4A. There's a pitch outside corner, just missed there. Mom wanted that call, 2-2. 10-run lead, 10-run mercy rule after 5 innings, 15 after 4. This one out to left center field. Robinson ranging back and makes the play. Oh, Dontrez Robinson, a beauty, but the home plate umpire said that it hit the ground. Now the runner caught between second and third. He's tagged out there. So Robinson didn't come up with the grab. Home plate umpire, he came out right away, said that hit the ground. Quinn was between second and third. He was getting ready to trot back to the dugout. And instead, it'll be a put out. 8-6 on the put out there in center. Pinch hitter will come in for Roosevelt. That's Marley Clark, a junior. Clark, his first at-bat of the year coming here in an 11-1 game. Home plate umpire now coming over and talking things over. Getting confirmation of the new hitter, batting in place of Alec Niggett. See if we'll get re-entry back. Those guys defensively next half inning. Right now, 11-1. 3 in the first for Roosevelt, 2 in the second, now 6 in the third. And the big one, a 2-run homer from Gabe Falwell. Now another walkover. I'm gonna get some warm-up tosses with his third baseman, Jared Fisher. Coach Miller talking over maybe something with the lineup card. Players listed in the reserve side of it could be possibility. And now appear to be back ready for baseball. Marley Clark scored a run this year. First pitch swinging to center field. Robinson drifting in and puts it in the mitt for the final out. 6 runs put up, though, by Roosevelt. Their lead grows to 10, 11-1 with 3 complete. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning. Hoover trying to get back into it. High school baseball continues on CISN.TV.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Chevy's Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Up to $11,000 off for 0% for 72 months on select new 19 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LTs and RSTs. 0% for 84 months on select new 19 Silverado 1500 Double Cabs. Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Get more for your trade-in, Waukee. Up to $11,000 off 19 Silverado HDs. Schottenkirk Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk, Waukee, Chevy.
Top of the 4th, Roosevelt 11, Hoover 1. CISN.TV, Trent Condon with you here as our high school baseball coverage continues. Big thank you to some of our local sponsors here, including Kemker's True Value by Rush Niggett, a Brick Gentry Law PC. Thinking about starting a franchise? Business, maybe an LLC. Rush Niggett can help you out there. Don't have to go Minneapolis, Chicago. Right here in Des Moines. Find out more information at rushonbusiness.com. And by Elite Eye Care on University Avenue, from contacts to glasses. Make it Dr. Ethan Heisman and great group at Elite Eye Care, University Avenue in West Des Moines. Leading off for the Huskies in the top of the fourth, it'll be Teron Bates. 2-0 the count. Now 3-0 for Bates. Bates walked in the second inning at his first plate appearance, as Elijah Crawford comes back. Ball 4. That one hits hard off the mat back here behind home plate. Have the cement wall with the mat in front of it. Remember years ago, before they put that mat up, you would see balls that were wild pitches or pass balls, but it would hit so hard off this cement and come rocketing right back to the catcher. See some funky plays out of that. Called strike as Crawford able to battle his way back. Bates on for the second time via the walk, as he stands at first base now with his lead. Popped into short left field. Back is the shortstop, who has to dive at it, and making the play, Will Armstrong, for the first out. Long run for Armstrong out there, but able to retire Josh Burrow.
Now batting for Hoover.
So Burrow retired for the second time tonight. And Micah Prideaux will come up for the second time. Prideaux, an RBI single out of the number 9 spot. First pitch swinging out of play. And it's 0-1. Three hits in the game. Check that, 4 hits in the game for Hoover. One of those 4 came off the bat of Micah Prideaux. 0-for-1 the count. Prideaux delivering his first hit of the season back in his first plate appearance in the second. Ground ball, the right side, that'll get into center field. Another hit for Micah Prideaux. So he's 2 for 2, showing his mettle. Bates at second base stands there, as the Huskies looking for a bit of a rally.
Base hit up the middle. Brings to the plate for Hoover.
And it's back to the top of the lineup now,
Robinson.
as Don Trez will come out, and now a conversation on the mound. Coach Miller going to come out. We'll see if that is going to be it for Elijah Crawford. And it is. New pitcher coming into the game. We'll tell you about him on the other side. Big lead for Roosevelt. Hoover with something brewing in the top of the 4th inning. It's 11-1. Back with more in a moment.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gndlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we got it all.
Saving feels great. At Mid-American Energy, we love saving too. Saving the environment by supporting tree planting, which improves air quality. Saving money by investing in wind energy, which keeps rates low. And saving you energy by providing tips to help make your home more energy efficient. Which means you can take those savings and put your energy into having fun. Saving definitely feels great. So does being obsessively, relentlessly at your service. There's no doubt about it.
Welcome back to Des Moines Roosevelt High School. Rough Riders and Hoover in an all-city matchup here, CISN.TV. Glad to have you with us tonight. 11-1 our score. Roosevelt with the lead over Hoover. New pitcher into the game for the Rough Riders. Coming in, sophomore Kieran Bailey. Bailey, his third appearance out of the bullpen this year. Giving up 6 hits and 8 earned runs, an ERA of 28. Lefty has looked good, though, during those warm-up tosses. Fireballing left-hander comes in with 2 on. First pitch up at the eyes, 1-0 to Dontrez Robinson. Robinson walked to begin the ball game, then was caught stealing and struck out his second time at the plate in the second inning. 2 runners on and a called strike at the knees. Bates at second base. Prideaux at first. Good leads on both sides with 1 out. Tapper, that one hit off the hip of Robinson. It'll be a foul ball, 1-2. Husky still trying to find that first win of the year. Mentioned Roosevelt ranked 7. Last week swept Erpendale. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Coming in right away and trying to extinguish the fire, Kieran Bailey. And there's 1 out.
Brings to the plate, number 15.
So with 2 away, it'll be Jared Fisher. Back to the Rough Riders week that was last week. They started off Monday with a sweep against North, then beat Dowling in a single game 3-0, split against Ankeny on the road, and then swept Urbandale. Monday night, a split against Des Moines East, fell in game 1 3-2, and then an 8-7 win in the second. Cut on and missed, and it's 1-1. Roosevelt will come back on Monday night against Des Moines Lincoln. And then next Wednesday, they make the long trip to Ottumwa for a CIML Metro matchup. 1-2 the count with 2 away. To Jared Fisher. Fisher 1 for 2. Single to begin the third inning. Grounded out in the first. Pitch up in the zone. Pendergast, wanted that one up, and he got it. Count goes to 2-2. With 2 outs, 2 on. This one dumped into short center field, but right there defensively is Jaden Singleton. Well, that'll leave you talking as you're making your way back to the dugout. Jared Fisher put a good swing on it, but nothing to show for it. 11-1, our score. We go to the home half of the 4th inning. Roosevelt with the lead over Hoover. Back with more in a moment as we continue. It's high school baseball on CISN.TV.
Let's go, Riders.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Chevy sell down. Up to $7,000 off select new 19 Equinox and Traverse. New 19 Equinox. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $245 per month. New 19 Blazer 4-door LT. Only $1,000 in first payment and fees due at signing. As low as $379 per month. Get more for your trade in Waukee. Schottenkirk's Summer of Chevy sell down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Waukee.
Stronger. Faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get
11-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Trent Condon back with you. High school baseball on CISN.TV. Kieran Bailey at the plate. Bailey came in for Elijah Crawford. He pops this one out to short right field. That'll drop in for a base hit.
Nice hit, KB.
So Bailey aboard with the base hit, and Roosevelt looking to extend.
Number 21, Nick Brandt.
We'll get a pinch hitter coming in now for Singleton, courtesy runner before that, as out to run will be Sam McFarland. Courtesy runner for the pitcher, Bailey.
That's number 18, Sam McFarland.
Throw over to first. Still in the game after coming in relief, Max Mumm for Hoover. Tall right-hander on a breezy, cool night for baseball in the middle of June. Throw over again, checking on McFarland. A lot of players getting an opportunity to play here tonight. This one got away, and it's tap foul. 0-1. Nick Brandt at the plate. Brandt 0 for 1 coming into play tonight. The pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Morrissey with the throw up the line. Call that an infield single on the slow roller. Tough play defensively as Brandt is aboard.
Runners in the corners.
Still nobody out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Get another pinch hitter coming in for Roosevelt. Caleb Hins will be the next to swing for the Rough Riders. Hines 0 for 1 coming into today. Scored a couple of runs as a runner. Now trying to find that first hit. Hins, a junior. Looks out at Mumm. Runners at first and third. 11-1 Roosevelt. Swing and a miss. Up in the zone. Three in the first for the Rough Riders, 2 in the second, 6 in the third. And looking for more here in the fourth inning. 0-2 the count to Caleb Hins. Good lead off at first base. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mumm able to get the strikeout there for the first out. Runners at the corners with 1 away. And we'll get another pinch hitter coming to the plate. It'll be Nick Ryder, a junior.
In the batter's box for the Roosevelt Rough Riders, number 23, Nick Ryder.
Ryder, a junior, 0 for 4 at the varsity level this year. Watches ball one sail wide, 1-0. Lead off at first base is Brandt. Ground ball right back to the pitcher, bounces off of Mumm. That'll allow a run to score. Throw back to second, not in time. Roosevelt adds another to the board. It's 12-1 after Ryder reaches and brings in the run. Ryder with the ribby, 12-1 Roosevelt. First pitch swinging, fouled straight back into the mitt.
Now in the box for Roosevelt, number 10, Sam Chia.
Sam Chia, another junior getting a chance here. Pitch up and in, over the head of Chia. Chia's first varsity at bat of the year. In a 12-1 game. Pitch up at the letters, 2-1. Waiting on deck, Nate Stenberg, number 9 hitter. He had a run scored back in the 3rd inning as he reached on an error. 12-1 Roosevelt, 7th ranked team in Class 4A, certainly shown that tonight. Big swing and a miss, 3-2. Runners at first and second. 1 out. This one lifted over past third base into foul ground, ranging over and making the play was Jared Fisher for the second out. So 2 outs, and here comes Nate Stenberg. Stenberg grounded out in the 2nd, then reached on an error, scored a run in the 3rd. He was aboard for the 2-run blast from Gabe Falwell. Pitch gets away from Feldman behind the plate. Both runners advance 90 feet up. Brand to third base, Ryder to second. Stenberg now with a couple of runners in scoring position. He can find some grass in the outfield. 1-0 the count. Called strike on the black. 1-1. Stenberg trying to find his first hit of the night. Tapper left side. Off a bounce, Fisher comes up with it, comes up firing, and got the play at first base. Jared Fisher staying with the ball after the bobble, gets the putout, and puts down the Rough Riders. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Rough Riders 12-1 lead. Trying to extend things here will be the Hoover Huskies as we come back with more high school baseball on CISN.TV.
Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Up to $11,000 off or 0% for 72 months on select new 19 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LTs and RSTs. 0% for 84 months on select new 19 Silverado 1500 Double Cabs. Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Get more for your trade-in, Waukee. Up to $11,000 off 19 Silverado HDs. Schottenkirk Summer of Chevy Sell Down. Ends June 30th. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get
Roosevelt 12, Hoover 1, high school baseball. Last chance for the Huskies to extend this one. Roosevelt took game 1 by a score of 6-0, leading in the second by a score of 12-1. It's Mason Kochel in, trying to close things out. Hoover's going to have to push across a couple of runs to extend this as we play in the top of the 5th inning. Kochel making his first appearance on the bump this year for Des Moines Roosevelt. Started the ball game over at third base. And now looking for 3 outs and win number 13 of the year for the Rough Riders over at third base now. We get a change over there, as it'll be Will Tyler.
Now batting for Hoover, number 11.
To the plate for the Huskies. Got a new banner there too. Let's get you up to date. And a called strike.
Romelio Spivey.
It's Romello Spivey Jr. Getting an opportunity at the plate. 0-1. Big cut and a miss. 0-2. Kochel coming in, throwing strikes. That's what you love to see out of your relievers. Now 0-2. Fastball, strike 3, firing by. And a K to begin thing. That's a way to get going at the varsity level for Kochel out there on the mound.
Now batting.
That'll bring to the plate for Hoover, Charles Walker. Walker, a freshman. We saw him earlier tonight as a courtesy runner. Now getting a chance with the stick in his hands. 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Certainly not going up there to get shortchanged. Coverage continues next week here on CISN.TV. Monday night, scheduled to be out at Ankeny for Ankeny Centennial at Ankeny High. Then on Wednesday, Southeast Polk travels to West Des Moines Valley to take on the Tigers. Video stream of those games as the schedule allows for Peter Tarpey, as he's listening right now. Chance to get up to Ankeny. Was up there for the matchup with Dowling a couple weeks ago, but the rains got the better of us. Looking forward to seeing that. And Centennial now ranked number 3 in the latest rankings. Jaguars, a team, played a lot of youngsters a year ago, and they are paying dividends this year. They've got off to a real hot start. Ankeny a good start as well, just on the cusp of the rankings. That'll be next Monday night, 5 o'clock. Swing and a miss, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Kochel. Walker goes down with the swing. And now the last opportunity for Hoover, looking to extend the ball game. That will be Dustin Hagler, a junior. Hager, the left-handed swinger, looks out at Kochel, watches ball 1 miss low. 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning, 12-1 Roosevelt. They look to move to 13-4 on the year. And they're an out away from doing it. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Kochel ready again. The pitch. Up and away. Lost the mechanics a little bit on that one. Saw that shoulder fly open. And the pitch well out of the zone. Now 2-1. Foul back against the backstop, and it's 2-2. Waiting on deck, Ashton Feldman. Catcher for the Huskies. There's Dustin Hagler looking out again. Kochel ready with the pitch. Curveball tapped to the right side. Couple of bounces, a flip, and that will do it. Followell with the put out to Niggett. Des Moines Roosevelt takes the sweep over Des Moines Hoover. 6-1 in game 1 here, 12-1 in game 2. 2 victories for Des Moines Roosevelt as they go to 13-4 on the year. Hoover still looking for that first win of the year. Be back next week, have a chance for that against Des Moines North. 12-1 the final. And our player of the game brought to you by Kemker's True Value. A couple of different directions I think we could go here, but let's give it to the young man that had the big blast, Gabe Foulwell. Foulwell finishes the game 2 for 2, a single, a home run. He knocked in 3. He stole 3 bases. And he'll probably rake the field afterwards. He did it all. The second baseman for Roosevelt had made the final put out of the game. our Kempker's True Value player of the game, Gabe Falwell, for Des Moines Roosevelt in a 12-1 Rough Rider victory. Big thank you to everybody out there for listening in. Thank you to our great sponsors of high school baseball on CISN.TV and KXNO.com. To Kempker's True Value with our player of the game, Rush Niggett of Brick Gentry Law PC, and to Elite Eye Care in West Des Moines. Final score for the final time, Roosevelt with the win, 12-1 over Hoover. Thanks for watching on CISN.TV. Good night, everybody.
We've seen a lot of good baseball games.